Sometimes people go missing and we assume the worst, but sometimes they do reappear. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Emily and today we are counting down our list of the top 10 missing celebrities who were found alive after years. Number 10. Jason Mewes. Jason Mewes is an American actor, comedian, film producer, and podcaster. He's best known for playing Jay, the vocal half of the duo Jay and Silent Bob. He's also known for his roles in Clerks, Dogma, and Chasing Amy. Unfortunately, Jason has been known for struggling with addiction. In 2001, he failed to appear at a mandatory court hearing stemming from his arrest on charges. A warrant was issued and Jason was found to be essentially off the grid. In April 2003, he finally resurfaced, appearing in a Freehold, New Jersey courtroom to answer to charges. A judge sentenced him to mandatory rehab for several months and he was also given probation through 2005. Number 9. J-Kwon. Jarrell C. Jones, better known by his stage name J-Kwon, is an American rapper best known for his 2004 single Tipsy, which peaked at number 2 in 2004. He went missing once in February 2010, sending his record label into a frenzy. J-Kwon eventually disappeared for a whole month before Gracie Productions issued a statement asking for any information about his whereabouts. In this bizarre case, even a social media handle at Where is J-Kwon surfaced on Twitter with followers leaving tips and info. People even went door to door trying to find any evidence for tracking back to the rapper. After being off the grid for several weeks, J-Kwon finally got in touch with Gracie Productions, explaining that he was taking some time to himself, as he sometimes does, not realizing that people would start to worry after a while. I mean, everyone needs some alone time sometimes, although it's very strange that he didn't tell anyone. But interestingly enough, J-Kwon's 4th studio album was released less than 3 weeks later. Was it just a publicity stunt? Who knows? Number 8. Chelsea O'Donnell. Chelsea O'Donnell is the daughter of comedian Rosie O'Donnell and she went missing for nearly a week in the summer of 2015. Rosie first reported Chelsea missing from the Rockland County, New York area on Sunday, August 16th. By Tuesday, there was still no sign of Chelsea and Rosie turned to social media for help. She posted messages on Twitter and Instagram asking the public for any information they could provide. By Wednesday, police had located Chelsea. She had been hiding out with a 25-year-old convicted criminal who sold illegal substances named Steve Shearer. Chelsea met Steve on Tinder and was apparently with him of her own accord. It would have been nice if she let her family know, but I'm glad she was found safe and nothing bad happened to her. Number 7. Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne is an English singer, songwriter, and television personality. He rose to prominence during the 1970s as the lead vocalist of the heavy metal band Black Sabbath, during which period he adopted the nickname Prince of Darkness. Now, Ozzy has been reported missing more than once. During his first tour with Black Sabbath, his bandmates were worried when they realized he had never checked into his room in their Atlanta hotel. They couldn't find him anywhere, so they actually had to cancel that night's show. The police and local radio stations were informed and put out a search party. Ozzy then suddenly appeared the next day as if nothing had happened. It turned out he had gotten drunk and passed out in the wrong room at the hotel, where he slept through the whole ordeal. Ozzy ended up getting sober, but he went missing again in 2016 when Sharon Osbourne, his wife of more than 40 years, discovered that he had been cheating on her with his hairstylist and kicked him out of the house. Ozzy's adult children grew concerned when they couldn't get in contact with him, believing he might have fallen off the wagon. Within 24 hours, he had been located and claimed to not have touched any alcohol or illegal substances. Number 6. Theo London. Theo London is an American rapper and singer. He is a frequent collaborator of Kanye West, as he was a producer on Donda 2 and was featured on Kanye's 2015 single All Day, which was nominated for several awards, including 2 Grammys. He has also worked in the fashion industry, conducting fashion campaigns for designers like Karl Lagerfeld, Virgil Abloh, and Gucci. And he has also designed shoes for companies including Cole Haan and modeling for Tommy Hilfiger. Theo was reported missing in California California by his family on December 28, 2022. According to a statement from his record label, Theo's friends and family had not heard from him since July and were trying to piece together information about his whereabouts. A public message from his father read, "Theo, your dad loves you, son. We miss you, and all your friends and relatives are searching for you. Wherever you are, send us some signal. No matter what, we will come get you, son." On January 5th, Theo's cousin provided an update that he had been located. He said, "We have found Theo. He is safe and well. At this time, the family would love prayers and privacy." Number 5. Casey Kasem. Casey Kasem was an American disc jockey, actor, and radio personality who created and hosted several radio countdown programs, notably American Top 40. He was also the first actor to voice Shaggy Rogers in the Scooby-Doo franchise. Now, a court ruling on May 12, 2014 granted his daughter, Carrie Kasem, temporary conservatorship for her 82-year-old father. Casey, who suffered from advanced Parkinson's disease and could no longer talk, was in the care of his wife, Carrie's stepmother, Jean Kasem, and had not been seen by any of his children by some time. During the trial, Jean's attorney, Craig Marcus, admitted neither he nor his client knew where Casey was, but were under the assumption that he had been removed from the country. Thankfully, Casey was found in Washington state 3 days later after this story broke. He was with his wife visiting another couple at their home. When asked, they said they were on vacation. Unfortunately, a month later though, he passed away due to his dementia in Washington. Number 4. Nick Stahl. Nick Stahl is an American actor who started out as a child actor. He gained recognition for his performance in the 1993 film The Man Without a Face. He later transitioned into his adult career with roles in the films The Thin Red Line, In the Bathroom, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. And he also played the character of Jason Riley on Fear the Walking Dead. Now, Nick was reported missing by his estranged wife, Rose Stahl, in May of 2012. She became alerted after she couldn't reach Nick for nearly a week and expressed worry that he might have taken too many illegal substances and died. Thankfully, within a few days after the story hit the media, Nick emerged from a downtown Los Angeles house saying he was fine and that he'd gotten into a 30-day inpatient rehab program. This wasn't the end of the drama, however. In June 2012, he went missing yet again. He apparently decided rehab wasn't for him, so he checked out of the facility and vanished. He wasn't missing for long though the second time around, as he surfaced days later after he bolted from the rehab facility, and his wife Rose reported that he was attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and in a good place. Number 3. Margot Kidder. Margot Kidder was a Canadian-American actress whose career spanned 5 decades. Her accolades included 3 Canadian Screen Awards and 1 Daytime Emmy Award. She's known for her roles in Black Christmas, The Amity Horror, and is most widely known for her performance as Lois Lane in the Superman film series, appearing in the first 4 films. Now, Margot was missing for 4 days in April of 1996 before she was discovered in a stranger's backyard in Glendale, California. She was found dirty and totally disoriented, suffering from what she described as the most public freakout in history. She was on the run and slept on the street for multiple days, she was delusional, and her 2 front teeth were missing. Margot later admitted that she suffered from bipolar disorder but had refused to take any prescribed medication for the condition. During her breakdown, she said she became increasingly paranoid. At one point, she believed that her first husband and the CIA were trying to end her life. When the police picked her up, she finally gave in to treatment for her manic depression. Number 2. Fan Bingbing. Fan Bingbing is a Chinese actress. From 2013 to 2017, she was included as the highest paid celebrity in the Forbes China Celebrity 100 list after ranking in the top 10 every year since 2006, and she appeared on Time's magazine list of the 100 most influential people in 2017. Her early work was in East Asian cinema and television, notably appearing in the drama series My Fair Princess. Her breakthrough came with the film Cell Phone, which was China's highest-grossing film of the year. She went on to star in several Chinese films, which included Lost in Beijing, But a Mountain, and Double Exposure. In 2018, she disappeared without a trace. Questions, concerns, and rumors about her whereabouts grew when she was not seen after a last public appearance on July 1st, 2018, and a lack of social media activity after the 23rd of July. She was charged with tax evasion and then fell off the face of the earth. She was presumed missing, and rumors suggested that Fan had been arrested, but they were not confirmed. In August, Fan's manager, Jersey Chong, stated via social media that Fan was never arrested. She then popped back up on October 3rd, 2018 with a statement on social media apologizing to the public for tax evasions after the Chinese authorities ordered her and her companies to pay about $127.4 million US in taxes and penalties to avoid criminal prosecution. And coming in at number 1 is Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid is an actor best known for his roles in A Streetcar Named Desire, Independence Day, and most notably for playing Cousin Eddie in the Vacation movies. In 2009, Randy and his wife were arrested for allegedly defrauding an innkeeper in Santa Barbara by using an invalid credit card to pay a $10,000 bill. They were released on bail and eventually paid most of the bill. However, they repeatedly failed to appear in court and warrants were issued for their arrest. They eventually appeared in court the following year, where the case was dismissed against Randy for lack of evidence. Then in September 2010, Randy and his wife were charged with burglary after they spent 5 days occupying the guest house in a vacant home they once owned in Santa Barbara. They claimed that the home was wrongfully transferred to a third party by the use of forged signature. Warrants for their arrest were issued after they failed to appear in court, and in October 2010 they moved to Vancouver, Canada, where they sought asylum in Canada, stating that they feared for their lives in the United States. People thought they fled due to them running from the law, but they claimed they'd fled to avoid the Hollywood star whackers, which they claim is a secret organization that takes celebs out or manufactures scandals to discredit them. While being in Canada, no one knew what was going on with them until they were caught in 2015 after the couple attempted to drive across the border into Vermont and were detained by US Customs due to their legal issues. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 missing celebrities who were found alive after years. Celebrity disappearances are spooky. Which one on our list shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments down below, and hey, why not like and subscribe while you're down there? I'm your host Emily, and I'll see you next time. Peace.